Well, hello there. Hey, what's going on, guys? Michael Douglas Lawn Care. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. I know I really am. Pretty excited to bring you guys this video. I ended up purchasing a new mower last week so we could have two almost brand new mowers in the trailer, running two mowers at a time with my helper. If you follow the channel, you will know that I hired some summer help for this year, and two mowers has definitely saved a whole heck of a lot of time. That being said, I love Exmark. I never thought I would own any other brand other than Exmark. Go to my Exmark dealer, no Lazer Z's in stock. They all have radius, which is okay, but going from a laser to a radius is not something that I, in my business, want to do. None of my dealers around have any Exmark. So then my second thought was, you know, maybe I want a stander. I'm tired of sitting all day long. It'd be nice to hop on something, hop off, pick up trash, especially with my cemetery stuff. You're constantly getting off and on the mower, picking up trash and garbage and debris, that type of stuff. But I still wanted that large deck to get acreage and to get those cemetery properties, because there's quite a bit of open area in those cemetery properties. So that being said, I ended up driving 5 hours last week to Ohio. I am from Michigan, if you don't follow the channel. So I ended up driving 5 hours to pick up this Wright Stander ZK, which I'll show you in a second. So far, I love this machine. We'll go over everything about this machine. Not going to do a whole depth-in review because I only have 10 hours. I have replaced the oil in here. So I'm kind of familiar with the machine a little bit, but not enough to give you guys a review on it yet. So that being said, without further ado, let's open up the trailer, bust out the Wright ZK 72-inch machine. The Wright Stander ZK 72-inch deck mower with the Vanguard EFI 37 horsepower engine. So far, this machine has saved me a whole lot of time in my business. As you guys can tell, I have the T-wheels on this machine. I did pay a little bit extra to go with the T-wheels, and the reason I wanted to go with the T-wheels because I have the dual wheels on each side is my thought was if I had a flat tire on the inside here, it's just going to take a whole lot longer to replace if I need to replace that inner tire there than it would a regular mower, because you got to take this one off, and then there's some brackets in here, so you got to get to the other tire. So that's why I went with the wheels, the airless tires here, just to save me some time, and I don't ever have to worry about getting a flat. She is at 10.1 hours. When I bought this machine, it was, I want to say, at 1 point something hours. So I have put on almost all the hours on this machine myself. Looking at the top here, if you want to go backwards, you pull the handle. It's in park right now, but you pull both handles backwards. If you want to go forward, you're going to push both of them forward. You got your PTO switch right here, and your on switch is down here. Now, this machine is a EFI engine right here by Vanguard. Basically meaning there is no carburetor in this machine. To start this machine, you're not going to have your usual carburetor lever or switch here. You just turn your starter to the middle position there, wait a second, and then start her up. It's very simple to do. The EFI engine is going to save you quite a bit in gas and the fuel economy, especially these days with gas high prices. This is definitely a game changer. You will notice there's a gas tank right here, and there is also a gas tank right here. This machine can hold up to about 15.5 gallons of gas, which is another selling point that I wanted to do. I wanted a machine that I just had to fill up once in the beginning of the day, and then I don't have to worry about filling it up at all the rest of the day. Max 10% ethanol, unleaded, and you're going to have your gas gauge right here. Your gas gauge sensor, I'm guessing, is just a float switch or something like that. It is in this side tank right here. So if you end up filling this side up over here and not this side up, your fuel is going to still be very low. If you fill this one up all the way, it's going to read full, even though this one has no gas in it. They both do feed I believe that one feeds right here into the mower on this side and right here. So they do feed into the same connection port. Now this back pad is very, very comfortable. You can lift this up and see what's on the inside here. You got our hydros in here, the 2 fans on the top there, easy access right here for your hydro change right there. And you can also unscrew this down here to get underneath the mower as well. This is a very nice, very comfortable platform, probably the most comfortable one that I've stood on. We can see down here they have these 2 sponge looking things on each side of the mower. A lot of people use springs under here, but these sponges retract. They go down when you stand on, hit a bump, it goes down just as hard as a spring, but it doesn't spring you back as hard as a spring would. So in all reality, this is going to be a more comfortable ride than a spring suspension platform. You're gonna have all your height adjustments right here. You can change it with this pin. Most mowers have their height adjustments right here, and when you're standing on your machine, you're reaching all the way down here trying to adjust your height. You just take a quick step off and see all your height adjustments and change it pretty quick. This is a very nice feature right here to have. This is our parking brake. So obviously to turn the mower on, you need the parking brake on. Very simple, just a lever down, lever up. And on the right hand side here, this is our deck lift. So we're gonna push the button and it goes down to whatever setting down here that we're on. You're gonna push the button and bring it up. Now, if you guys can tell, the entire engine, when I lift the deck up and down, is moving. Some manufacturers don't have that. They have the engine mounted on the frame. Wright does it a little bit differently, and their reasoning for it is it puts less stress on the belts because if your deck is moving down, your belt angle is going to be a little bit different with that engine up, and you're going to get longer life on your belts if it's mounted directly to the deck. The deck lever assist is a little bit heavier. It's not difficult, but it's not as easy to lift the deck as it could be. Looking at the front of the deck here, it is a aero core deck, and you're going to have 2 diagrams right here. Both of those diagrams are just indicating how to put your deck belt for your blades on and your drive belt that goes to your hydros on if you and when you need to replace them. So to get in here and replace all your belts and even clean out the deck, you're going to have to unscrew this. Pretty simple. It will pop off pretty easily. I would have liked Exmark does make it, just on Exmark it snaps right in and you can just snap it right out without unscrewing anything. I think that works better than this type of a configuration, but at the same time this is pretty simple. Just unscrew those 2 in this whole thing. Actually unscrew those 3 and this whole panel right here will come off, and then you're going to have to come over here and put this down and take that one, and there's one on the back side right there, and that whole top panel will come off to clean your deck or to replace your belts. On the side of the mower here, you're going to have this casing right here. You unscrew this and you're going to get right into your battery. Just a nice little protection for that, so when you ever need to replace your battery, it's right there, really accessible to do that. You're going to have your fuel filter right here. Let's see what else is in here. Looks like way down there in the bottom is going to be your hydro filter. That's way down there, and you can access that through the back panel. This is a handy feature that they offer. They offer this little bag right here, which came in handy. To be honest with you, I thought it was just kind of gimmicky, but I step off, grab a piece of trash, and I'll just throw it in here real quick. Then when I get to the truck and trailer, I'll take it out. This is very nice. You're not sticking things in your back pocket. I have replaced already this oil. You're going to have your oil fill right in here, and your oil filter right back here, and you're going to have your dipstick right here so you can check your oil level right in here. Now this is a little bit more difficult to do than the Exmark is. The Exmark is located all in the back and you can access it pretty easily. I would recommend taking this bag off. It is pretty difficult to get back here and get this filter off, but not as difficult as twisting this pitcock that's right down here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. There's this pitcock that you need to turn here, and it drains through the bottom. So I had a kind of a difficult time doing that, and I didn't have a pan that was able to fit underneath the deck to drain it. So I ended up putting my kids, one of my kids' round sleds under here just to catch all the oil that came out. It is doable, but it is not the most easy oil change that I have ever done. I have used this mower for a little less than a week, and I am extremely impressed. Like I said, I never thought I would have another mower other than an Exmark. Let me be clear that this mower is a stinking beast. I've already taken this mower in places that I have been unable to take my Exmark zero turn. I have a ditch line that has a septic right next to it that is just constantly wet all the time, and I've gotten stuck probably about 5 or 6 times there with my Exmark. Last week I should have shot some video, but I did not. I said, you know what, let me see if I can handle this, let me see if I can get in there, because I just want to test this thing out, right? Got in that ditch line with the dual wheels on each side. I'll tell you what, it slipped a little bit, but I was able to get that ditch line a whole heck of a lot easier than I would have with my Exmark. And if I would have taken my Exmark in there, I guarantee that I would have gotten stuck. With the dual wheels that are on here, I am more comfortable, and I have been able to get closer to the lake level. I do a whole lot of lakes, and usually I'm staying quite a bit of ways away from the lake. But with this guy right here, I mean, your traction is all the way in here, right? So even if this is over just a little bit, man, I mean, you're getting so close to those lakes that nothing is going to compare. Maybe Alto's mower with the tracks on there might come close to something like this. That might even be a little bit better. But I just wanted something that's going to last, I can stand on, and is a proven machine over a good period of time rather than the Alto's. Let me know in the comments below, guys, what you think the Wright 72-inch ZK stander with the Tweels on it looks like. Does it look like the Batmobile, or does it look like a Transformer? I think to me, I think it looks like a Batmobile had a baby with a Transformer on steroids, right? This thing is it's an amazing machine, and I'm excited. I've been excited to mow for the past week. Today is the 4th of July, and we're not out mowing today. But you know what? I'm making a video on this machine because this machine is exciting. It looks cool. It's fun to use, and so far it's been a lot better than I've expected. It is the fastest mower that I have found that's on the market. It goes just as fast as my Exmark at 12.5 miles per hour. Now, Matt, my employee, says he thinks the Exmark that we have in the trailer goes a little bit faster than the Wright ZK right here. I don't think so we're probably gonna have to test that out and make a video. So if you guys are interested in a speed comparison and maybe a race between the Exmark Lazer ZX and the Wright ZK stander, click that subscribe button, because that video is coming in the near future. Anything you want to say about this mower, if you've used this mower in the past, if you're looking at one, please feel free. I will get back with you. I'm pretty good at doing that, and if I don't, I am sorry. If you guys have one of these, how has it worked out for you? If you guys are looking at these, how far are you going to have to drive to go get this thing? Like I said, I had to drive 5 hours because even the local Wright dealership had nothing. It was, the closest one was 5 hours away in Ohio. So yeah, things are pretty difficult right now, and you kind of are stuck with what you're gonna get. Please smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. We will be putting this mower to the test and making a whole lot of videos on this mower in the near future, and then we're gonna make lots of videos on this machine. I'll tell you what, I'm so excited. Man, I can't believe I have this machine right now and the Exmark. I remember kind of going on a little rant right now, but I remember starting my business, and I was using my wife's GMC Terrain. I ended up installing a hitch kit on the back of that and went and bought a trailer from Tractor Supply and had a used Exmark mower that I was using. And now I got, I mean, that one has about 1,000 hours on it. This one has 10 hours on it. but I am blessed to say the least. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys stuck with this entire video, I really do appreciate you guys. God bless. Take care. Michael Douglas Lawn Care signing off. See you guys in the next one. Bye.